Imagine being told that you're only receiving 8% of what a fair market value would offer you. Well, according to a study by Huma and Starosky, this is the reality for many men's Division I basketball players. Today, we'll discuss why collegiate athletes should be paid. The payment of collegiate athletes would impact kids around our age nationwide. The current issue is that student athletes are currently not allowed to be paid. However, with the change in legislation proposed by Cory Booker, this could be altered and it would no longer be an issue. For my speech today, I've researched various sources discussing the benefits and paying student athletes and how it will impact them. I will look into the current problem, the solution to this problem, and the benefits that will come out of paying college athletes. So let's start off with the big issue in not paying college athletes. So in a study done by Huma and Starosky, they found that the average big-time NCAA football player, so big-time would be defined as the FBS, which is SEC conference, ACC conference, or even the Sun Belt conference. So the average football player would lose $137,357 that they would receive from a fair market value, while their scholarship only offers 17% of this. For the average men's basketball player, they would miss out on $289,031, and their scholarship would only cover 8% of this. In the study, they released two graphs or charts, one for big-time football programs and the other men's basketball. So for football, the leading program in terms of market value is Texas. There, the average player would receive $567,922 a year. However, their scholarship only covers $21,090. So over the course of 4 years, the average player at Texas will miss out on $2,187,328. Now, obviously, that is a lot of money that a student could miss out on. However, in men's basketball, the difference is even larger. For basketball, the leading program is Louisville. There, the average player would make $1,632,103, while their scholarship only covers $17,370. So over the course of 4 years, the average player is missing out on $6,458,932. Now, that is obviously a lot of money that a student could be making, but they're being denied the offer of making that fair market value. In a study done by Kareem, Shabazz Napier is a men's basketball champion, has quoted saying, "There are many hungry nights that I go to bed and I'm starving." Now, that quote shows how the NCAA fails to provide basic necessities such as food, where if they were allowed to profit off of a fair market value, they would easily be able to cover the small expensive food with the hundreds of thousands they would be able to come in. However, let's look at some of the solutions that can arise. Well, first off, in the fall after Shabazz Napier's comments, the NCAA put out new legislation allowing students to receive an unlimited meal plan, as well as $2,000 to cover any other necessity expenses. So that money is obviously a step in the right direction. However, it is still very far short of the hundreds of thousands and even millions that these athletes could be making. However, the long-term solution for this has been proposed on August 13th by New Jersey Senator Cory Booker. So let's look at what are these benefits that Cory Booker's proposed legislation will bring about. So first off, it will allow players to profit off their name, image, and likeness, which currently they're not allowed to profit off of at all. Also, it will provide medical benefits for players 10 years after they are no longer eligible. Currently, once their eligibility is up, so is the medical expenses. So there are many other points, but those are the two big points that I want to talk about today. So to sum things up, the big problem is student athletes are not allowed to be paid. So how do we fix this? The solution will come through Booker's proposed legislation, and those benefits include obviously the profit off the name, image, and likeness, and the medical expenses that they will benefit off of as well. So obviously the current issue is the not paying the student athletes, and that'll be fixed through this legislation. And what you can do to help solve this is first off promote awareness of this legislation, as it has just recently been proposed around 2 months ago. And also you can help by lobbying to your congressman about this bill and helping getting it passed to help these student athletes benefit off of their name, image, and likeness.